A man named AJ who lives in the Philippines woke up to the sound of his dog barking aggressively at something outside the house. Worried that it could be an intruder trying to break in, they decide to review the CCTV cameras and notice this.
17 seconds. Ayun. Okay, back natin. 17. Tingnan nyo dito. Ayun. Kita nyo?
A white mist figure hovers by really fast, which explains what caught the dog's attention. Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be the end of it, because the very next night, the indoor security camera captures something utterly terrifying. A dark shadow figure can be seen moving, and the phone starts flashing as it gets near. This has left AJ and his family scared to stay in the house, but they are unable to move out. No other updates have been provided as of yet, so we may never know what happened afterwards.
TikTok user Will Graves is home alone when he begins to hear the disturbing sound of someone walking around in his basement. Will believes his house to be haunted, so he starts recording and cautiously heads downstairs to check it out.
Okay, TikTok. So, my power is out at the moment in the basement, and I swear I keep hearing someone walk. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's kind of creepy. Laundry room still has power, so that's good. But the rest of the basement's power is completely out, which is very strange. I'm not sure what the noise was, but I don't know. I'm home alone right now, so we'll see, I guess. Look out back. No, nothing back there. I don't know. There's been a lot of strange things happening. Figures, shadows. So, I don't know. Maybe some tips, advice would help out. I can't really see anything, but there's no one in here.
Did you see it? As Will walks downstairs into his basement, someone can be seen standing inside his bathtub facing the wall. When Will looks back about 30 seconds later, the figure has completely disappeared. Will says he has done several paranormal investigations at his local cemetery and believes something might have followed him home. This next video has no source. It was said the video was taken by a patient in a hospital in Indonesia. Allegedly, he recorded the videos to reassure his friends and family that he's safe and in good hands. But when he looks back at his own footage, he sees something so disturbing that he no longer feels safe at all. A dark figure veiled in black is seen watching over another patient. Now that on its own is not that scary, but the man recording the video claims that there was no one there at the time. Many viewers of the video have said the figure in the video appears to be floating and that they believe the apparition to be the Grim Reaper patiently waiting for the patient's death.
This next video was posted by a security guard who was handling the night shift safeguarding of an isolated facility. The security guard immediately had a change of shifts after this night and never worked the night shift again. Perhaps this CCTV footage is the reason why.
Bak burada fark ettim. Dışarı çıktım. Baktım kayboldu. Burada kayboldu. Ondan sonra Koşturdum içeri.
A white ghost-like figure appears in the middle of nowhere and looks as though it's looking into the facility. Upon watching the live CCTV feed, he notices this creepy anomaly outside, so he goes to check it out and confront whatever it is. That's when it just flies off into the sky and vanishes into thin air. Evidently, something was indeed there, and he reacted to the security guard coming to check it out. Till this day, he has no idea what it was, but this is probably why he no longer does night shifts.
Philip Shapiro believes that his house is haunted. So when he starts hearing strange noises coming from the basement, he pulls out his camera and goes to investigate. We can hear a strange noise that sounds like a growl coming from the basement. And then within seconds, the chairs are stacked up. So is this a poltergeist caught on camera or just an elaborate hoax? In this next video, a group of friends are camping in the middle of the forest. Late into the night, they began to hear strange sounds coming from the dark woods. In what is a terrible decision, they decide to grab their flashlights and investigate. What happens next is chilling. As they search for the source of the creepy sounds, the group spots what appears to be some kind of creature with glowing eyes hiding in the tree line. So is it real or an elaborate hoax?
A family's decorating for Christmas when they see this. Julie begins to record a Wally toy after her son Jay tells her he's seen it moving on several occasions.
I saw it move over there.
It doesn't have batteries in the controller, so it should not be moving.
Wally, I wish you were alive.
What can move, Jay?
I know at some point he's gonna.
He's gonna move?
The toy suddenly moves to the side, but as they keep looking at it, this happens.
I was not expecting that.
Okay, I'm gonna go. What if there's a mini person in there?
What is happening?
The family screams in fear as the toy falls off the counter. Now, there might be something wrong with some Five Below toys, as many people have been reporting similar occurrences. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one, and happy holidays.
This first video was found on Facebook. No further details are known, but it is terrifying.
Mom!
This next video was shared to TikTok without a source. A man is woken up in the middle of the night by a strange thumping sound coming from under his bed. What happens next is absolutely horrifying.
Escuché algo debajo de la cama.
The man looks under his bed to explain the mysterious thumping but sees nothing. But then, a horrific thing comes sliding out from under his bed and the video cuts. In this next clip, a woman named Sarah is recording a video after noticing strange activity in her neighbor's garage. What makes the footage so creepy is her neighbors are not home. The object seen is moving way too fast to be a human. So what do you think this could be? This last clip was posted to Reddit. The footage starts normally enough with two girls making a video. At first glance, everything seems fairly normal about the footage, but in the background, we can see a mysterious dark figure walking around before it eventually disappears. What makes this video even more unsettling, there was no one else in the house when the girls were filming. When slowed down, the dark figure doesn't seem to have any discernible features. But what do you think this is?
The most disturbing thing was caught on camera. Zark is woken up by someone knocking at the door. Treading carefully towards the door, he captures this.
Can you please stop it?
The voice of Zark's child is heard outside his door, but when checking on his son, he's clearly lying in bed. If his child was in his room, then who or what was mimicking his son? Like previous occurrences, Zark is baffled by this incident. He continues to document anything strange that happens in the hopes that someone could help him and his family. but based on recent videos, it seems they have yet to receive proper help. So then, just what exactly is happening here? To this day, Zark has no definitive answer to this question. This next video comes from Sean McAuliffe, who claims to have captured something pretty freaky on camera. Sean says that he's been living in his house for 23 years now, and ever since moving in at the age of 14, he's been seeing things that he can't explain. Initially thinking that it was just in his head, he didn't worry too much about it, but it wasn't until seeing more and more of these strange happenings that he started to think that maybe the stuff he's seen is actually real. While each of these incidents had to be spooky, this one has got to be the freakiest. It's late at night and Sean is away from home when suddenly the camera in his bedroom begins to move around as it seems to be sensing movement from somewhere. A few seconds pass and this is captured. As the camera points straight ahead, a dark figure can be seen peeking at the camera before slowly showing more of itself. But right before it's able to show some more, the camera points away. When it points back, the figure is no longer seen. It's as though the shadowy figure was intrigued by the camera, but was scared away when it suddenly moved on its own. Similar to the figure, Sean is fascinated by whatever this is, but at the same time, terrified by it. Overall though, he's just glad that he caught footage of this mysterious figure, as he now has proof that something is inside his house. But as always, you be the judge. Is this actual proof of something paranormal? Or was something else captured?